You're listening to Papel Podcast, the number one place for everything Pangya. And now, here's your host, Michael Atomic Pong Pierce.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Papel Podcast. The closed beta for Pangya Mobile opens in about 11 hours from now, of the time of this recording. And it's extremely exciting, and I'm just like so pumped. I can't tell you how excited I am. But before the beta opens, I would like to do a little predictions video, just kind of giving my thoughts on what we've seen leading up to the launch and predicting what will be in the game, because we really haven't seen that much. We've seen a few things on the fan page. We know what modes are in it, but we don't know exactly how they're going to play out, so it's going to be really interesting exploring the closed beta. All of that will happen right here on this channel, so definitely look forward to it. So right off the bat, just now, Pangya Mobile released like the actual app, so you can go ahead and go to the Thailand Google Play Store, which if you're in Thailand it will pop up and you will be able to download the app. If you're not in Thailand, sadly, the game is region locked right now, meaning that, you know, if you're not in Thailand you can't download the app itself, but everybody knows that there's lots of ways around this. VPNs exist and all that stuff. I can't help you directly, but I got it working for me. If you guys want to help each other in the comments, that's fine, but I can't directly help you. It's a lot easier than it looks, so just look out there and don't give up, I guess. But anyway, they've just released the actual app itself. The game doesn't launch until about 11 hours from this post, which means once it's launched, as long as you have an account, you'll be able to log in and play the beta until it closes down in 4 days on the 18th. Now what's really cool is they have the title screen, which has an incredibly cool brand new Pangya song. It's just so good. I the first time I booted it up and heard it, I was like nearly crying. It's such a good song, and you'll be hearing it in the background right now. And I also uploaded it for you guys. If you wanted the clean, no sound effect version, you can actually download the direct song itself. But yeah, this song is amazing. I'm so glad that there is, you know, a brand new Pangya song. I've been waiting for a brand new Pangya song since like season 4. It's so good, and it gives me so much hope for the music in the game, because one of my worries was that there might not be new music in the game. A long time ago, when they showed off the initial, like, kind of, I guess it was an alpha test, when they announced the game in 2014, they just had the Pangya PSP music, so I was worried that maybe they would get a bit lazy because it's a mobile game, that they wouldn't produce their own music, but I'm confident that there's going to be remixes of existing themes, there's going to be new themes, and it's just going to be all around amazing, just like every Pangya music tends to be. So that's really exciting. But let's get into my predictions. What do I think we're going to see in Pangya Mobile? What do I want to see in Pangya Mobile? Well, first off, the story mode really interests me because, as you guys know, I love Pangya so much, and I'm deeply invested in the weird, wacky lore that they have in this game. Obviously, we know that the whole story of Pangya is that, like, long ago, there was, like, everything was happy, and then, like, these evil people came and made the island, like, drained its energy or something, and then they used an Aztec and, like, a golf club-like thing, and they hit it with the golf club, and then it went in the hole, and that saved the island, and then that became a tradition, and that's what they do on Pangya Island, called Pangya. So, really weird story, really convoluted, and nothing really makes sense, but it's still fun, and I'm interested to see what they do in the story mode. I hope we get mentions of the other characters we haven't seen so far. I know there was a screenshot where the characters were mentioning something like Nuri Hannah, which is obviously Nuri and Hannah, which we haven't seen so far in the game. Though in one screenshot, I did notice in the background of the shop, where you can change all your clothes and stuff, I guess it's my room or the shop, you actually see Nuri and Hannah's clothes in the background, which is really odd, because, like, is that just an Easter egg, or are they actually in it? They're definitely not in the beta, so That's going to be really interesting. That's one thing, I guess, is my number one prediction. I think eventually, I don't think it'll be at the start, but I think eventually they will add in all the characters from the PC game. You know, Bob, Nuri, Hannah, Nell, all the characters we haven't seen so far. We know for a fact that Speaker is in it, but we just haven't seen anything of her model. We've seen her art. So, I don't know. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what they do with the characters and, like, how that plays out. So my second prediction is I think we will see a lot of references to costumes and designs and courses that were based off the concept art that Dark drew, because everything I've seen so far in Pangya Mobile, since the new trailer, which wasn't that long ago, we have seen so many designs that were never released in-game, but were actually done in Dark's concept art, which is so cool. This is something that, you know, we've always wanted, or something that I've always wanted. As you guys know, Dark is the original artist for Pangya. He sadly passed away around 2009 when Pangya PSP launched. So since then, the style's been a bit weird. Like, they didn't really know where to go design-wise. So I'm glad to see that now that they've developed Pangya Mobile, they're really keeping close to home with Dark's art style. They're keeping close to his designs, and even using things that they didn't get to use in the PC version. So that's a really cool thing. It's barely even a prediction anymore. Like, I honestly think it is a thing. We've seen examples of it so far, so that's something I'm really excited about. My third prediction is the brand new course King's Haven that we've seen just a little bit of here and there. I think that's going to have a much larger role in this game, and I think it's actually going to be tied to Wiz City, because the main title screen for Pangya Mobile features King's Haven. You can see the kingdom around you and all these little shops and stuff. And near one of the shops is a purple kind of like wizard place, and this looks so similar. Like, the designs are just straight up used here from some of the models featured in Wiz City. So I think what they're going to do is kind of incorporate elements of Wiz City and kind of evolve it into this new thing. Like they say, it's King's Haven, so it's something to do with a king and like a kingdom. So I think this is kind of going to be our Wiz City course, even though it's not directly Wiz City. That's just one of my predictions. I kind of hope... I don't know how to feel about that, because, like, on one hand, I hope that's true, because that's cool, we get to see, like, an evolved version of Wiz City. On the other hand, it sucks, because I like Wiz City's design, and I don't really want them to change it, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how all the courses change, because this does take place in the future, after the PC version. That's why a lot of courses are kind of, like, stuck together. Some courses are changed, but like still the same layout, but overall you will identify what course it is, even if they have different names. So that's going to be really, really interesting. My other prediction is, and this might be a bit controversial, but I think that the way that they were going to handle the gacha systems and the paid systems and all the stuff that you use to, like, you know, kind of gamble and, you know, buy points and stuff like that, I think they're going to handle it pretty good. I know a lot of people have been worried about how they're going to handle it, especially looking at other mobile games. I know that people have talked about a possibility of there being a stamina meter, which means that if you play the story mode, you can only play a certain amount per day unless you want to pay for the extra stamina to play the story mode. But the reason I think that they will handle this well is because, number one, it's Natrieve. They're a good company, they're the developers, and they're the one handling all of this. I honestly trust them, even though some things in the past with the PC versions haven't been perfect. It's not been that bad. And then apart from that, I trust them because they actually mentioned that the player versus player 1v1 mode, basically the online mode where you play in tournaments, that will actually be completely, like, unlimited. You won't need to pay anything, you won't need to wait, there's no timers, there's no staminas at all. That's going to be 100% unlimited with friends, which is really cool. And I think that's a good first step into that direction. So we're gonna have to see how it plays out. Obviously, I am cautious because this is a mobile game, and the job is to get money, especially because it is free to play, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Now, when making these predictions, it's kind of hard because we do know a lot about what's going to happen directly in the beta. Some things we don't know about what's going to happen in the full version of the game. So it is kind of hard to make predictions. Mostly it's what I'm anticipated with. Because, like, okay, Ma, I think he's going to be a great character. He is the new male character that we've been waiting for, like, forever. Like, think of how long since they released a male character. The last one would have been Kaz. That was in Season 3, which is 2006. That's, like, forever ago. So I am so excited to see what Ma's all about. According to his character description, he's going to be really lazy, which, like, same. So that's going to be hilarious. And I don't know, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see the customization with all the clothes and accessories and club sets and walls and all sorts of things. I'm excited to see all these courses, you know. I mean, a lot of people have wanted this for so long. This is a new Pangya. We get to see everything remodeled from the ground up. It's not just like a remodeled character in PC, it's actually everything. Courses, caddies, club sets, clothes, everything is redone in a new art style with high polygons, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear the music. I really do hope so much that they remix the music from the PC version into something new. That would be amazing. And I don't know, I'm just so excited. I barely have words. It's going to happen in like 10 hours from this recording, and I am probably going to not sleep and just stay up and play it forever. But that's one thing that's definitely going to happen. I will be playing this on the channel right here. I will be making a little Let's Play series during these 4 days of the beta, playing through the story mode and online and checking out every single menu and animation and everything. So don't worry, we will cover everything right here, which is going to be really, really cool. Everything we've seen of Pangya Mobile so far has just exuded personality, and I am like so happy that this is happening. It's finally, like, I'm about to play it in less than 24 hours. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this, because like it got announced in 2014 for a 2015 release, and now it's coming out in like the end of 2017, but it's happening. People said it wouldn't happen, but it is happening, and I am so excited. So I will see you guys there. Like, I will see you guys in the next video where we officially start and play Pangya Mobile. It's going to be very exciting. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you stick with us as we cover everything on Pangya Mobile. And until next time, we'll see you on the greens. Bye!